feel the vibration. Oh, boom, bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. That song from the Don. Did you ever see Don John?
Yes.
The Don John trailer with that song in it. And when he was singing it in the car, I was singing it along with him. I was like, yeah, this guy gets. And then he stops, and then he stops beside that guy, and he just stops, just trying to look cool.
I actually love Don John.
I liked it too.
I was so happy watching that movie.
I was too. Joseph Gordon-Levitt
was amazing.
Yeah, I love Joseph Gordon. I remember the first movie I ever saw him in. You know what it was? Angels in the Outfield.
I remember him from Third Rock from the Sun.
Well, that's Angels in the Outfield was 94.
I think I do think Third Rock's after.
Yeah.
But it's the first thing I remember.
Yeah, and he took some time off. I think.
And then he became Cobra Commander.
Yes, he became Cobra Commander. Oh God, that hurts my throat. Hello there, Duke. It's good to see you again. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm still. When he did that, I was like, really? Come on, man! And then all of a sudden, he starts doing these
Inception.
Big roles. He does Inception. He does friggin'
Batman.
Yeah, he does. He does Batman. But what was that one in between with him on the bike?
Oh yeah, Premium Rush.
Yeah, that was good.
Was it? Because it looked like the stupidest movie ever.
No, dude, it was good. Him, Michael Shannon.
He did Looper.
Huh?
He was amazing in Looper.
Oh yeah,
so
even with the prosthetics.
Yeah,
the prosthetics I thought were okay to make him look like look more like Bruce Willis. If they would have done a little less prosthetics and just trusted the human imagination a little bit more, I think it would have been more effective. But he was good in that. I think him and Emily Blunt and Bruce Willis, they were the best parts of that film.
Oh yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Rian Johnson, the guy who directed that, did you know he's directing Star Wars Episode 8?
No, I didn't.
He's directing Episode 8 after J.J. Abrams is done with 7. You see, what Disney says they're going to do is they're going to switch it up and give a different director, put a new director in each one.
Well, they should. I mean, the second one in the original trilogy had a different director anyway.
Yeah, it was Irving Kershner, and then who was the last?
They went back to Lucas and.
No, it wasn't Lucas for Return of the Jedi.
Was it not?
No, it was. Dang it! I gotta look it up now. Okay.
Use your phone.
It's okay.
You're gonna capture you capturing it.
I'm capturing it, but it's okay. I'll put it up in the corner and stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see my previous searches. Let's see. Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was directed by Richard Marquand.
No clue.
Let's have a look and see. Richard Marquand was a British film director who died in 1987. That's why we haven't heard from him since.
Wow. That's like 3 years after the movie came out.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Let's see, what else did he do?
In his 50s.
Hearts on Fire, Jagged Edge, Until September, The Legacy.
That looks horrible.
I know. But hey.
Yeah.
Oh, well, much respect to the guy. May he rest in peace.
I guess the sad thing about people who died recently, Joan Rivers.
Oh, gosh.
Of course,
dude.
We haven't even talked about it.
No,
we haven't even talked about Robin Williams.
Oh, God, Robin Williams, man. I remember I was at work.
The lead singer from Survivor.
Huh?
The lead singer from Survivor, whatever his name was.
And also Richard Keel. Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws.
You know what a weird thing. You know what a weird thing is. I was watching Achievement Hunter, and they were playing GoldenEye Source. Yeah, GoldenEye. It's on the Source engine on
64.
Yeah, except it's adapted to a computer now, to where you can actually play it with an Xbox controller or on a keyboard. PC Master Race. If you're watching this, I don't care. I prefer to use a controller. Sue me. Anyway,
yeah, I've been trying to play Deadpool with keyboard and mouse, and it's tough.
I know, and truth be told, it's preference. There's some games I do like better with keyboard, like Gary's Mod. I like Gary's Mod, like Murder and all them. I like them with the keyboard. But games like I'm used to, like GoldenEye, I have to play with a controller, man. Heck, if there was a way for me to emulate and put the N64 controller on my computer, I'd do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were playing GoldenEye Source, and they were talking about, and it was about 2 weeks ago, and they were talking about Richard Kiel, because Michael, the Rage Quit guy, he met Richard Kiel. He met him, and he was like, the guy's like almost 7.5 feet tall, and he's like a friggin' monster and all this. And Ryan the Ryan the insert joke here guy that he has a shirt. His shirt is Ryan the blank guy, because they always put like Ryan the morbid guy, Ryan the camera guy, Ryan the shits his pants on Wednesdays guy.
But I mean, he apparently he broke a femur like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God, that makes it even worse.
Yeah,
they were talking. Well, Ryan starts talking about well, we mentioned Robin Williams in an earlier video, and he died. Now Richard Kiel. Now that we mentioned him, he's gonna die. And they said that, and I was like, no way. And then now I look yesterday, and I was just like, damn it, Achievement Hunter's killing everybody. Oh man, but. Anyway, Robin Williams, that one shocked me the most, because I was at work, and James, the guy who I traded shifts with today, I was supposed to be working today, but instead I worked yesterday. Mm-hmm. He told me, he said, dude, Robin Williams just died. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, man, Robin Williams died. He hung himself. I was like, what? No way.
It's very shocking.
And then I was just like. It was just like, wow. I was still in shock about it. I was just like, oh my gosh, this can't be real.
Didn't seem real.
No, it didn't. And then all of a sudden, all the news outlets started pouring it in. It was just like when Paul Walker died. You remember when he died?
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, man, that's still. I mean, to this day, I'm still in shock about him being gone. It's been almost a year, and Robin Williams, he. I mean, honestly, the guy could make me laugh at the drop of a hat.
But he could make you be serious, too.
He had dude, in terms of Awakenings, Good Will Hunting, the guy was a good actor all around. When he
1 Hour Photo.
Oh, man. That one scared me. That one made me afraid of Robin Williams.
What's the other one that he was in with De Niro? Was the King book.
Huh?
What is it with Insomnia?
Oh no, that was Pacino.
It was Pacino.
Insomnia was good as well. You know who directed that?
No.
Christopher Nolan, same guy who directed the Batman trilogy.
And Memento.
And Memento, yes. And Inception. Aha. And for future reference, Interstellar.
There's something else he did back in the day too. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I remember. I'm trying to remember what it was. But it was De Niro, or it was Pacino, Williams, and Hilary Swank.
Mm-hmm.
Whom... Guys, she's a beautiful woman. Stop saying that she's ugly.
She's a little manly.
I find it attractive when a woman has the ability to kick my ass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you find women who are manly attractive.
No, I find women as a whole are attractive as the grand spectrum of things. Women are attractive. Women are more mysterious. Women are more into detail.
Which mysterious?
You're killing me, Sean. You're killing me, Sean. Okay, but women, I like women. Women are beautiful. Women are mysterious, and here's the thing:
kittens are beautiful.
Kittens are cute. Kittens are cute. They're not beautiful. They're cute. There's a difference.
I felt like I was on NPR there for a moment.
Like little puppies are cute.
Like little voices.
Oh, little voices. Like this right here. Like we're whispering. Okay, but
we're on this
Hilary
American
Swank,
life.
I think, is a beautiful woman. Like, I think Ronda Rousey is a beautiful woman. Ronda
is beautiful. Girl.
Ronda Rousey can kick my ass.
She can kick both our asses at the same time.
Yeah, she can head kick me, put me on the ground, lock my arm behind my back, and then snap it off and ask me if I want it back. All in about 10 seconds. And she's a beautiful woman. And she was in the Expendables 3, and I thought she was really good in the Expendables 3.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, man. Is
I do know that they used Billy Squires the stroke in the theme.
Yep, that was good. The trailer was good, but me and my mom, we watched it. My mom wanted to watch it because she saw the first two and she liked them,
mm-hmm.
And we watched this one. It was also really good. I liked it good. Antonio Banderas was really good in it. Like I said, Ronda Rousey was really good. Harrison Ford was okay as well. Yeah, Mr. Mumbles. Yeah. You know what my favorite Harrison Ford moment is? When he's on Conan O'Brien and that guy asks him about the Star Wars question. And he looks up at him and he goes, "Who gives a shit?" I was just like, that's old man Harrison Ford. Who gives a shit?
Who cares anymore?
I couldn't stop laughing, but I love women. I love women who are able to kick my. I find it very attractive when a woman has the ability to kick my ass. Not that I want her to, and not that she'd be in a situation where she would have to. It's just the fact that she is physically capable.
She just do it.
Yeah, that she can just do it. I'm just like, damn. Yeah. I just like, you know who my favorite woman in the entire DC universe is?
She-Hulk?
Wonder Woman.
Oh. I was looking for something more manly.
You're an asshole.
You started this.
I didn't start jack shit. I said Hillary Swank. I said she's beautiful, and you said she's kind of manly.
She is kind of manly.
Oh, shut up.
She was in the next Karate Kid.
She's in the next Karate Kid. Dude, she looked good in the next Karate Kid. And you know what else she looked good in?
$1 Million Baby?
Yes.
Which was more manly.
Yeah. Yeah. And also Jay Baruchel.
But $1 Million Baby is amazing, though.
I love that movie. When Morgan Freeman goes old school and just knocks the shit out of Anthony Mackie, I was just like, yes, old school boxer, old school. You know, old school boxers, they were just a different breed, man. They were just tough. I mean, it was a tough man's sport back then. Now that technique has kind of changed the game, I think it was Ali who mostly changed the game in terms of technique, especially in the heavyweight division. No one was that fast. No one could move like that. When Ali in his younger days, no one could touch him.
Nobody spouted the mouth as much either.
Bernard Hopkins, I'd say.
At the time?
And Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, but I'm talking about at the time. I mean, he was
at the time, no one chirped. No one chirped like Ali. No one chirped and backed it up. Yeah. I mean, honestly, he said he would whip your ass, and he went in and he whipped your ass.
Mayweather does. He carries money on him now because if you can whip his ass, you can have the money. And that's what he says.
Well, here's the thing about Money Mayweather. I will say this until the cows until he either fights him or until I die. Fight Manny Pacquiao.
I thought he already fought Pacquiao.
No, he didn't.
Who fought Pacquiao?
Timothy Bradley.
No, somebody else fought Pacquiao.
Juan Manuel Marquez. No, dude, here's the thing. They were supposed to fight. They've been in negotiations twice, and Manny Pacquiao agreed to everything that Floyd Mayweather wanted. The Olympic level drug testing, the 50-50 split, Floyd Mayweather walking out second, Floyd's promoters being used instead of Manny's. He agreed to everything, but Floyd still wouldn't agree. And here's the thing. I don't know how the fight will go. I know on any given day, anyone can lose a fight, including Money Mayweather. No matter what his undefeated record says, until he truly fights the best, which number 1 and number 2 in the world for the longest time has been him and Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
And those two have been in the same weight division for the longest time since Manny moved up from flyweight.
You should always want to better yourself.
Yeah, you should always want to fight to prove that you are the best in the world. That's what boxing is about. It isn't about making money. When it becomes about making money, you're not an athlete. You're a prostitute. I hate to say that,
which
Floyd
can
Mayweather.
also be athletic.
A prostitute who's also athletic. And I'm not going to say I stand a chance against Floyd Mayweather. I'm an outsider looking in. I'm a schmuck. Who, and for those of you who speak Hebrew, I apologize because that means big something.
I know that Sean doesn't stand a chance against Floyd Mayweather, but Smith & Wesson does.
Oh yeah. Pull out your guns. Yeah, of course. Stereotypical, but me, the only way I could see myself standing a chance against Floyd is if it were an MMA style match. If it were a boxing match, he would box me up and down. He has pretty much perfected his style of boxing. His style of boxing is flashy, and his defense, I got to give him credit on his defense. His defense is probably the best in the game. At the best at not getting hit and head movement, the guy's second to none. The only person I've seen nowadays who's gotten close to him is Marcos Maidana. And the fight between him and Maidana was close. But I still gave it to Floyd because Floyd, I felt, won the most rounds. Out of the 12 rounds, I've had Floyd winning 7. Maidana won 5. That's what I had. And there are some outlets who said Maidana won, and if you see if they have a different perspective of the fight, I'd probably agree with them. And him and Maidana are going to fight again, and I'm interested to see if Marcos Maidana can keep up the same pace that he did with Floyd in the later rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, we may see Money Mayweather lose. But again, until the cows come home, even if Floyd does lose to Maidana, I'll still be saying this: why hasn't he fought Manny Pacquiao? Why won't he fight Manny Pacquiao? Is he afraid? I know he'll come out and say, I'm not afraid. I'll fight anybody. If they want to fight me in the street. And I'm like, but that's the street. This is the ring. Right. This is on display. And if you're afraid of having that one after all those wins, that one fight after all those wins that comes as a loss, if you're afraid of that, I mean, even Rocky Marciano, who finished his career undefeated, he got out of the game at 33 because he wanted to be with his family. He made enough money to where he was comfortable, but he fought all comers. He fought Ezra Charles. He fought Jersey Joe Walcott. He fought the younger man. He fought the older man. He fought the experienced veteran who could knock you out with one punch. And you know what? He went through all of them. He wasn't afraid to fight anybody. And to call yourself the greatest of all time, I must say nay, my friend. Until you fight Manny Pacquiao and show that Money Mayweather is in fact superior to the Pac-Man, I'm sorry. And you may say, oh, Manny Pacquiao, he lost to Juan Manuel Marquez. He lost to Timothy Bradley. The loss to Timothy Bradley is the most controversial decision of all time. Manny Pacquiao won that fight, but according to some judges, no, Timothy Bradley won. Every other news outlet who watched it said Manny Pacquiao won. You see, I could see, if like 2 or 3 called for Bradley, I'd be like, okay, that I could see from that perspective. But every news outlet, not one, every news outlet went for Pacquiao. Every news outlet that watched the fight had Pacquiao winning.
But he didn't. In the end, it was all up to the ref.
Yeah, it was all up to the judges.
All up to the judges over there.
Yeah, and then the fight with Juan Manuel Marquez, I will say this: Pacquiao got reckless. He tried to show off, and he tried to knock out Juan Manuel Marquez, who I will say this can never be knocked out. That man has the heart of 1,000 lions, and he can never be knocked out. And he tried to knock out Juan Manuel Marquez, and in turn, Pacquiao got knocked out.
See, I didn't watch either one, so I can't really say too much about it.
But anyway, off that, it just blows my mind that Money Mayweather can say, "Oh, I'm the greatest of all time. I fought everybody. I ain't afraid of nobody." But yet in the shadows, there's this power punching Filipino. Didn't mean to go with alliteration there, but it worked. Anyway, in terms of sports and everything, I like. What's your favorite sport? Would you say football?
I like baseball.
Baseball?
I'm a baseball fanatic.
Baseball. Who's your team?
Phillies.
The Phillies. You must be having a. Are the Phillies doing good this year?
No.
Oh no! I figured.
They've not done anything since they won the pennant that year.
Because the Nats and the Braves are at the top of that division. Right?
Yeah, the Nats and the Braves are always on top of the NL.
You know who's probably having the best year? The LA Angels. The Anaheim Angels. They've already won 90 games, and it was Oakland who was having the best year, and something happened, and now they've like slipped to like 8 games back on the Angels. And then the Orioles, the Orioles, they've won 85 games now, man. They're at the top of their. Can you believe it? Can you believe this year neither the Yankees nor the Red Sox will be in the playoffs?
It's the first time in 14 years?
Yeah,
if not longer.
Yeah, it blows my mind about that.
And it's the end of Jeter's run.
That's a hell of a way to let the captain leave.
Yep.
Oh, captain, we're not in the playoffs. Sorry.
That's going back to Robert Williams there, too. Sure.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, man, that just slipped out. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, man. You never have to pay for food again. You always have to eat at Subway.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Free Subway for life. So you pretty much get the Happy Gilmore card. Free Subway for life. Hey, win.
Get that huge check from...
Yeah. Well, give me one of those big ones. I don't care.
Yeah. You know?
That's a good one. That's a good situation.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
I had the meatball just the other day. I mean...
You can eat anything you want, and it will taste like your favorite food. It is the flavor that is altered, not the object. Okay.
So this means I can have bacon that tastes like pancakes?
Yeah, and you can have tomatoes that taste like pancakes, or bacon, or chicken, or steak.
We can have chicken that tastes like chicken?
Finally.
Because doesn't everything already taste like chicken?
Oh, tastes like chicken. Yeah.
Just what is the chicken fried steak?
It's a steak fried like fried chicken.
And what is the steak fried chicken? I'm kidding.
I don't know. Okay, but...
What is the steak fried? There's no steak in it. It's potatoes.
Potatoes, damn it. Potatoes? I like potatoes.
I got these potatoes here, Sarge. Garlic.
Potatoes. Shout out to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Potatoes.
Was it Beetle Bailey that was always peeling the potatoes?
Yep. So what would you do?
Totally missed that because I was doing Gomer Pyle.
What would you do? Would you press it or?
Yeah, I'd press it because this would get me eating onions.
Look at that. 64% of the people pressed the button, whereas 36 did not. It's pretty much a 3-to-1 ratio there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Or 2-to-1. 2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah. See that? Make healthy food taste like your favorite food.
Win-win.
Yeah.
It was a good dilemma. You have all the girls you want. You will look like Justin Bieber. No. No.
I don't want to look like Ellen.
No. 65 did not, whereas 35 did. How could you? I'm a girl. Down at the bottom. Okay. That was a bad dilemma.
Yeah.
Anything with Justin Bieber? No. You become twice as knowledgeable. Half your heart is damaged by a heart attack.
I don't want the heart attack, but I like knowledge. I seek knowledge. Input.
Input. More.
Input.
Input.
Newton Crosby input.
I can have those finished for you by October 20th, 1993. Sorry. Fisher Stevens. That was Fisher Stevens, right?
Fisher Stevens, Steve Gutenberg, Ali Sheedy.
Yeah, Ali Sheedy.
Yeah.
Fisher Stevens, the most racist portrayal of an Indian man I've ever seen. It was.
It was. Horribly.
It was. Actually, I take that back. It was up until Mike Myers in The Guru.
Oh, yeah.
That was
pretty
bad. That was bad.
And who's the other guy that's in that? G.W. Bailey.
G.W. Bailey?
He was coming out with Sword on Police Academy.
Oh.
I think that's his name.
I don't know.
He's got a weird name like that. I could be very wrong. Forgive me if I am, but that's...
It's just like C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah.
Where'd the C come from? You can't see me.
But you see Thomas Howell. I think that's what it's about. I'm kidding. No.
You see Thomas Howell?
It was the 80s. Come on.
I know. Best thing, I'll say this. Best thing in the 80s, Jamie Lee Curtis, Trading Places. Thank you for that. I'm sorry.
I don't know. My best thing in the 80s was Kelly LeBrock, probably. Weird Signs.
Yeah. Yep. That cut-off shirt.
What do you maniacs want to do now?
Middle maniacs like to do first. That British accent, too, set it off. I was just like...
First movie where we saw Bill Paxton.
For Christ's sakes, will you cover yourself?
Judd. No, his name was Chet. His name was Chet.
Chet. My favorite part was when he got the shotgun and he blew the door open. It's just like, holy hell, he is pissed. He realized it is snowing in my room.
Young Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
In that movie.
Yes, young Robert Downey Jr. And kind of acting like himself that he is nowadays. Minus the cocaine, of course.
Well, gotta have the cocaine.
Especially back then. Oh gosh. I heard a joke one day. John Hughes. It wasn't a joke about John Hughes. It was about a kid who stood up to a bully and got stabbed. A kid stood up to a bully and got stabbed.
Sounds like a John Hughes movie.
No. He said the guy. Here's the thing. I read into it, and actually, the guy didn't stand up to the bully. The bully was bullying a girl that he liked, that the kid liked, and the kid stood up to the bully, and the bully stabbed him. And I heard one commenter say, "Sounds like that kid brought a John Hughes script to a knife fight."
It's horrible.
Actually, it was Jeff Ramsey. I remember it was not Chef Ramsey, Jeff Ramsey from Achievement Hunter.
Gordon Ramsay. Get that shit out of my kitchen.
Yeah, but Jeff Ramsey, he said that, and I about died laughing. But anyway, will you press the button? So you value knowledge or health?
Do I look like I value knowledge?
Knowledge? Okay, you press the button. So we'll go with that. 68% did not, whereas 32% did. You were on the mass minority on that side, dude.
I'm a minority of a minority, I guess.
I want to be the minority. Sorry, shout out to Green Day. That was a good dilemma. Okay. And then you become happily married to your soulmate. She will die after 10 years.
10's better than none.
How dare you? No.
To have loved is to love. I mean,
better to have loved than to have never loved at all. I agree with that, but 10 years, man, that would kill me, man. That would kill me. I mean, because when I love, I love big.
You love hard.
Yeah, I love big because I give my heart in pretty much almost everything I do because it's all I can do.
Give my heart to you.
And I want to say that 10 years is enough, but I don't know, man.
It's a band name.
What?
10 years.
Write that down.
No, it really is a band name. Already.
Oh, it is? Damn it. Well, I thought of a band name. I was gonna try and write some stuff and put it out under that name. Call it Arrows in the Sky.
You probably should not have done that.
Why is that?
Because now that's out there.
Damn it! Oh, it's not out yet. I can edit that.
Well, you could always go and copyright it now.
Copyright now. Arrows in the Sky. Now copyrighted. Thank you. Okay, but anyway, you become happily married to your soulmate. She will die after 10 years. Will you press the button to live with a soulmate for 10 years?
For that 10 years of love, yeah, I would press the button.
All right. I'll give you that one. Okay, and that was a good dilemma. I'll give it that one.
Wow, that was pretty tough.
You get a dragon. It vomits instead of breathes fire.
I'm good. I don't need to clean it up.
I don't need a dragon. I'm not a Targaryen.
I will not. Yeah, I don't need to clean it up. I barely do.
Look at that, 49-51.
I barely do dishes.
Look at that. Now let's just hope it's A, civilized, or B, at least tame.
The ones, if it looks like a dragon, I'm fine.
It's intimidation.
Yeah.
That's really it. It's just all about intimidation. Okay. Would you say that was a good dilemma or a bad dilemma?
That's pretty bad.
Okay. You gain a free superpower of your choosing. In return, you give up one of your senses. You cannot use your power to regain this sense. Damn.
I'm pretty good with that.
Which one would you give up?
Smell.
Smell? Yeah. I kind of rely more on taste than I do smell.
But when you lose smell, don't you lose part of the taste? Isn't there some sort of thing where they work together?
Well, they do. Your sensory adaptation lobe, it prepares your taste buds for what you smell, for if it does go into your mouth. But if it's a surprise jolt to your taste buds may actually cause the taste to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So if it smells good, it may not necessarily taste good. It's just like a rose. A rose may smell good, but you eat it, and next thing you know, your tongue's red, and you're like,
rose by any other name is twice as sweet. Isn't that the way that goes?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Roses are not sweet. Roses smell good. They are not sweet. So would you press the button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most people are going to press it.
Yep, 66 did, whereas 34 did not.
Smelling is not that important.
Yeah, you win that one, Bones. Fear and talking are not one of the 5 senses.
No shit.
Duh.
Next.
That was a good dilemma.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. After you die, you are reincarnated as another person and will live the memories from your past life still intact. You are born into a far worse life than your previous one, and you will have to struggle to make it better on your own. That's a tough one.
I'm going to say no, because I'll struggle enough as it is.
You into struggle.
Struggle.
You into struggle. It's gonna say, man, you into struggle. Sorry, I went kind of Tyrone there.
Almost went Barry White on us.
Not Barry. I wish I had Barry White's voice. I would panties drop at the sound of his vocal cords, man. Forever and ever, yeah. Oh.
That was almost Sin of a Woman there for a moment. Oh, I got to tell you.
My favorite Pacino commenting about a woman was from Heat. Oh, yeah, she's got a great ass. Pacino goes over the top in such the best way. Like from Scarface, Scent of a Woman, I felt was probably one of his most over the top.
Hooah!
Hooah! Yeah. But would you say that was a good dilemma or a bad one?
That's a bad dilemma. Yeah.
Bad dilemma?
That's
okay.
Bad.
Okay. You will have complete awareness on your deathbed. You will know what doesn't come after death and can tell no one.
I'm fine with that.
So you...
Because they find out for themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't really understand this one.
Well...
I understand this side nomenclature more than I do that side.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the complete awareness because, I mean, if you're dying, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of a double negative.
I don't see where they're going with that.
I don't either. Just for sense purposes, I will say no, and it's a bad dilemma. You live the perfect life, girls, the money, the fame. You die at 50 from an aneurysm. Aneurysm is a pretty fast way to go.
Yeah. And you beat the 2700 club or 27 club
by 23 years. Yeah.
You almost double it.
Yeah. You know who else only wanted to live to 50? Hunter S. Thompson.
He went way past 50 though.
Yeah, I know. He only wanted. He said his he committed suicide, and his letter wrote, I'm 60. I forget how old he was. 65, 67. He's like, I'm 60 something. Blank years past 50, which is blank years more than I wanted. I've had a good life. I have no regrets. Keep on writing. Keep on living. Would you press it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how many years is that for you? That's 19 more?
17.
17? Oh, okay.
I'm the old one. 33.
You're the old boy.
I am the old one of the podcast.
I'm 26, so I'd have 24 more years.
I'm the Ian McKellen of the podcast without the gayness.
You're the Ian McKellen. Yes.
You shall not pass.
Who would I be? I'm not the Sean Bean. I will not be the Sean Bean. I don't want to die. Sean Bean always dies.
You could be Pippin.
No, I want to be Aragorn. If anybody's a hobbit, it's Jesse.
Jesse and Brian are the hobbits. Jesse, Brian, Hope, and Audrey, I guess.
Okay.
We need Audrey for.
You know who Legolas would be? Micah. He'd have to straighten his hair and dye it white. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's horrible.
What about Caleb?
I guess I would be more the Gimli in this situation. But
No, you could be the wizard. Who's to say you couldn't be the wizard? Come on.
I need more white in my beard.
Not the beard. Oh man, that's a good. I haven't laughed like that in a while. Oh man,
Screw Gandalf the Grey. I'm gonna be Randolph the Reckless.
Yes, my friend, you win. You win the internet for the day. Okay. That was a good scenario. You can move any object with your mind. You have a constant severe migraine. Oh.
I don't want the migraine.
You don't want the migraine?
I don't need to move anything that bad. I'll throw something at it first.
You can become whatever you want to be. Your most closest friends and family will hate. No. I don't. Damn. I couldn't do it. You?
Probably not. I have so few, though.
Am I a friend?
Yes. I wouldn't be here if...
Okay. Thank you for being my friend.
No button. Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
I will not press the button. And that was a pretty good dilemma.
I shall become a dragon, it said.
I shall become a dragon. Yes. You meet the people you idolize the most in the entire world. Done. Just joking.
But you have to kill them.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
I don't want to kill the people I've met that I pretty much idolize.
No.
I need.
Look at that. 22% said they would. Who the hell are the 22? Who the hell are the 22% who pressed it?
Apparently this one down here that says I'll take their place.
Yeah, I could see that. That's a pretty good dilemma. You get $100 million. Someone in the world will try to kill you in 1 year. You got guns.
I got guns.
I got...
Wait.
and flex. Bonk. Oh, man. Would you press it? You'd have to defend yourself 1 year from now.
This is in what? Yeah, I got this.
I would too. I got a baseball bat and 2 fists.
Yeah.
Bring them on. 66% of the people pressed the button. 34 did not. I already got an immortal and invisible thing, so that kind of this kind of fails.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay. You'll be extremely rich and powerful, and you'll have a magnificent facial hair for the rest of your life. Well, Sean?
Ching.
That's a win. You will scream everything at the top of your lungs like a stereotypical Russian man, a.k.a. i.e. heavy weapons guy.
I'm fine with this button.
You'd press it?
I pushed a button!
I pushed the button. Yes.
You girly man push button.
Turned French there for a minute. What else but the French?
We will have the ratatouille for dinner with the wine.
You'd press it?
Button.
Okay, 49% of the people pressed the button, whereas 51 did not. So kind of in the middle there, man.
Like,
separating by just around 250 votes. Win-win situation. This guy gets you, man. Okay, that was a pretty good dilemma. You will never feel sadness or heartbreak ever again. You will lose your ability to walk.
They make wheelchairs.
I couldn't do it. I like walking. I like being able to walk somewhere.
I'm fine with the whole Randall thing from Clerks 2. I like to get in the car and drive down to the end of the block just because I can.
Yep.
I like to throw it in his creepy boy face.
Wow.
But
that's why I called him Crippy Boy.
But I understand where you're going with
Friggin'
this.
freak.
Go not.
Not.
I understand where you're going with it. Go not. And most people said not.
Okay. Running or flying? That's a good quandary. What if you couldn't walk, but you had to run everywhere? I'd lose weight fast.
Being out of breath and losing weight a lot.
Yep. Or flying. I'd die to fly. If there was ever a chance for a human being to truly fly, I would take it. Because to fly, that is something I can't even comprehend, man. All right, that was a good one, and I think we'll make this one our last one.
Okay.
You receive all the video games for every system and upcoming system for free. You have to play them on a 10-inch colorless television. Oh my god.
It's not worth having it.
Oh my god.
If you have to play it on such a small screen.
But dude, Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, friggin', oh my gosh, all the games that I'd ever want to play, ever.
Yeah, but my first TV wasn't even that small.
That's true.
And it was color.
Okay. I agree with you, man. I won't press it. No.
I mean, I had a 13-inch TV with a fuck button changer. To change channels.
And we're still going. Okay. Well, all right. I'd say that was interesting. That's 2 good hours of
definitely good rap.
Yeah. Well,
plenty of content.
Plenty. This will keep us fluctuated for the next month, pretty much, for the next few weeks at least. I'm gonna try and get off Friday and Saturday next week.
For Rhythm and Roots.
Yeah. Well, not for Rhythm and Roots.
Just to be off.
Yeah.
Are
you gonna be at Rhythm and Roots?
I do not have tickets per se for Rhythm and Roots, but we shall see.
Okay.
I do know some bands, so stuff happens.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. And once again, it's good to be back. And don't you go changing. Sean, anything to add?
Don't you go changing? What are we changing?
No, I'm telling the audience. Don't you go changing. You know, like Murph from the Blues Brothers.
Lay off the starch.
Okay. Good talk.
Don't touch the trim.
Don't touch the trim.
Got my
early caster.
Got my boat truck.
Oh, we're hopeless.
That's a wrap.